You're not gonna believe this. I have been searching for this for the last months. I have been scavenging all of the interwebs, Craigslist, Kijiji, Facebook Marketplace, eBay. They were always too far. Everything was always too far or too old. Everybody that I was talking to was like, Ev, take your time, it'll fall on your lap. You will find it, it will come to you, do not stress about it, and today is that day. Someone literally just posted it 14 minutes ago on Facebook Marketplace and I've already claimed it. I'm gonna go pick it up and I can't wait to show you guys what it is. You have no idea how excited I am for this. I got a spinning wheel, but this is the Ashford Traveler. The person who I bought it from, they didn't know too much about it. It wasn't their wheel, it was their stepmom's or their mother-in-law's wheel. They said that they thought it was from the 80s, so that's about all I know. It also is a double treadle since it has 2 pedals, and to my surprise, the person didn't have this in the listing, but when I got there, turns out it is a not Scotch tension, double drive. Is that the term? See, I'm really new to all this, but turns out it is a double drive. So we're gonna give this a little bit of a deep clean, and then I'm gonna try spinning on it. So because this is a new wheel and I'm going to clean it, I don't have any cleaning products with me on hand right now, but I do, before I start playing around with it, want to like clean it down just a little bit. I did order some wax to finish it because there are a couple places where it's just normal wear and tear, especially on the pedals, where the wood is like peeking through the varnish. So this is the varnished version. And what I'm going to do is just wipe it down with a little sock, cotton sock that I never wear, just lukewarm water, regular tap water, just wipe down the little grimy spots, and that's pretty much going to be it for today. And then I also ordered a new drive band because this one, it's a cotton thread drive band, but it's been used. It's not white anymore, but I don't have one on hand because, again, I honestly did not know I was picking this up today. I had no idea. But I want to spin with it before the day is out, so let's just get a little cleanup going. Once I do get the wax, if you guys have any experience how to properly clean a spinning wheel, let me know what to do, but yeah. Someone suggested lukewarm water. It's not too dirty, it's just a little scuffs. It might just be like oil residue from like, you know, a little while ago and it kind of just hung out there. Cause yeah, it's actually really not, it's just a little dusty. There's a few spider webs, not gonna lie. And then the last bobbin isn't lacquered. Yeah, wait, 1, 2, 3, I'm missing one. Oh no, 4. And then this is also unlacquered. It's funny how some parts, I'm assuming that this flyer might have been a modification, or this part, I don't know, because it's not lacquered. Yeah, this looks newer. Maybe, I don't know. I guess this is what happens when you buy a wheel from someone at the same time. I don't know where this all comes from. Over on Ashford, you can actually look up their past wheels, which is really cool because they've had this wheel, I think, since the 80s was the first one. And over the past couple of years, they've done modifications and upgrades and stuff, but you can still find the original instructions on how to build each different change of the wheel. So now, how old is this wheel, you might ask? So the most recent Ashford Traveler is the 3. Now this isn't that, because it's just not. It's clearly older. And the new one, I think, started coming out in 2020, like last year or something. This is older than 2 years. And I know it's not a 2012 model because the 2012 has the groove in the ring as well, but it doesn't have it on the pedals, at least not in the instruction images. So I'm assuming it's not a 2012, which is good, because the 2012 model in the wheel here has ball bearing pieces or a connection, and it says not to oil that. This is why this is good to figure out the age of the wheel so I can figure out the maintenance. So it's not a 2012, it's not a 2020 wheel, but I don't think it's an 80s wheel, because the 80s wheel didn't have grooves in the wood at all, neither in the pedals. So I am pretty confident that this is a double drive 1996 to 2012 wheel, which I'm born in 1996. So basically this wheel could potentially be as old as me. I have no idea what the ratios mean, the speed ratios. I'm gonna have to figure it out and do test and run, but apparently this wheel has 7.5 to 1, 10 to 1, and 14 to 1. So it goes from turtle to rabbit, the 7.5 being the slowest and the quickest being the little rabbit, 14.1. So the whirl must have been upgraded. It has 3 grooves, where in the original there's only 2. So that means that I have a newer one. That's why it's not like polished. So that means that there's like an extra speed on here. I'm gonna have to look into it. Make sure to double check which speed I have, but that's actually good. So now comes the fun part. What am I gonna spin? I don't really have that much fiber in my stash currently right now. I have a bunch of Roving from Long Way Homestead, but that has to do with the subscription, and I'm still going to be using my e-spinner for that one till I want to get comfortable with this wheel. I don't want to take this wheel on a big year-long challenge just yet. So that means we are going to be using my stash fiber. I just have 2 options from which I can currently choose from. One of them is Targhee. I have 2 different braids. Now, I was originally gonna spin these individually single and then ply them together because they kind of have very different colors, but they're kind of like in the same color realm. And then I have West Coast Colors Devonia. I've never spun Devonia. It's supposed to be a mixture of different fibers. So I think to be more comfortable, I'm gonna start off with Targhee just because this was what I did last month for my fiber study. It just pans out this way. It's perfect. I have a little bit of a reference to it practice-wise than starting with a brand new fiber on a brand new wheel and doing a brand new type of drive tension. This wheel also does offer the option for drive, like single drive. That is what this here is. You can like wrap it around and then have it be a drive led bobbin, and the tension knob is on right here. Let me show you. So I'm just hooking it up here just for right now, but the tension knob is here, this little thingy. So if I wanted to, I could have it be a single Scotch tension drive, but I want to try double drive. So because I plan on spinning these and plying them together, I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to go with the colors as is. And yeah. Woo! That was a little toughy. I'm just going to split it down the center actually to make it easier for myself. So I'm basically just splitting it into 4, I guess, and giving some air, drafting it a little bit so that it's easier to spin. I'm going to do this 4 times. This is actually surprisingly not bad at all. Just got a delivery, of course, had to open it. I'm always like, I know what's in here, I just had to open it. But anyways, I got some wax, finishing wax, and a maintenance kit for the wheel. So I'm really not sure about this wax. It is the Ashford finishing wax. And the reason why I got it is because on my wheel, especially on the pedals, there are a couple sections where with friction and like time use, the varnish kind of came off. So I am hoping to be able to use this wax to just polish those areas and like seal it off. I am worried that the wax might darken the wood though. So if you have ever used this wax, I mean, I do have a bobbin unvarnished that I can test it out on. So I definitely could try it on that one first before putting it on my pedals. I feel like a darker bobbin is not as, it's more whatever than like random dark pedals. Yes! Ah! Yay! Okay, you guys have no idea. It comes with an orifice hook. Look at the one that came with my wheel. It is all dark and metally, and when you touch it, your fingers smell like metal. And now I have a brand new bronze one. So that is very awesome. I didn't know that this came with this. So there. Yay! So, drive band and a bunch of hooks. So these are the old, they're kind of like brown and dirty. And then look at this, shiny new. They look so pretty in gold. Oh, old, brown and dirty, new, gold and shiny. Just some small little touches that'll make the wheel look brand new. And honestly, this looks so much better. Okay, so about this length should be good. I genuinely do not know how to tie a knot like this. I think I got it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It seems to work. It's pretty quiet. Okay. Okay, hi. So it is Sunday, February 9th, and yesterday I actually managed to finish my braid, like how many bobbins it fills up. These bobbins are surprisingly really small. I mean, obviously when you look at them, they're much smaller than my like e-spinner jumbo bobbins. So I'm definitely gonna need to purchase more of these because right now I just have 2 more bobbins and I've just started the second braid. And then basically that's it. I can just spin up 2 braids. I will be plying these on my e-spinner, so at least I don't need like a 5th bobbin, but if this was my only wheel, I wouldn't be able to do this. So the second braid is like this. It does have a lot of the similar greens and purples. It is just more green, and yeah, it is just more green and it has a little bit of blue. Hopefully when I apply them together, it'll look really, really nice. It's funny, it's showing up so much more green in real life, but on camera, there's like orange and more purple. I don't know. But in real life, like this isn't orange. Why is it picking up as orange? Weird. So here you go, the final yarn on my very first new spinning wheel. And this yarn actually really surprised me. I really like the combination of these 2 braids together. It ended up resulting in about 760 yards of a fingering weight with a little bit of light fingering and sport weight in between, because as you know, I can't be consistent for the life of me. But yeah, I really enjoyed this spin. I really enjoyed using this wheel and the yarn. I'm so proud of it. It's so beautiful, and now I can't wait to see what else I'll be able to create with this new spinning wheel. I'm very excited, and I'm so happy I finally have a treadle wheel.